Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. Madame will see you now. So, Pisces, what we're going to do now is, if I can catch the cards that fall out of my hands, what we're going to do now is we're going to have a card reading, and it's going to be as follows. I will be showing you some pictures and saying some words about these pictures, and luckily for us they will make stories. There might be like 7 stories or less, might be connected, might not be connected, happen in any order they want. So telling stories is my part. Your part in this, Pisces, is to, if you want to, listen to the stories and decide if any of them should be your story or not. You can take all of them, you can take none of them. It goes like that. You see something that is maybe familiar to you, to your, it looks like your present situation with something or whatever, and it's something you like, and you say, yeah, I want it. So you take it and make it your story. Or you see something, might be looking familiar, but you say, nah, I've had enough, I don't want it now. So what you're doing, you just say, nope. And you leave it and forget all about it. And it's not your story. That easy. Also maybe something that is absolutely not familiar and doesn't look like anything that is going on with you at the moment, but you still want it. So you say, yeah, I want it. And guess what? You take it and make it your story. Because Pisces, you are the only one who has the power to do it. You are the only one who has the power to write your own story. You are the master of it. That's how it goes. This is all for a week ahead. Doesn't have to be. I just need some time frame for, the exact dates will be in the title of the video. If you feel like you want to say thank you for the reading because you liked it or whatever, you can click the like button. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can recommend the video, share it, share the channel, whatever. If you feel like more material, and there is a link to buy me coffee, I don't know if it is, maybe, then you can buy Madame a coffee. If you don't feel like any of this and still feel grateful, you can just smile at somebody in your vicinity, be nice to somebody, and make this world a better place. This is enough gratitude for me. It can also happen that you have a bad day, a bad mood. I hope not, but it happens. You might not like the video, you might not like me. So whatever, and you want to express it, then guess what? There is a dislike button under this video, and nobody stops you from clicking it because your feelings are valid and you have the right to express them. That's how it works. Alright, Pisces, let's see what we have. There it goes. We have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse, we have the 2 of Wands in the upright, we have the Spider in the reverse, we have the mountains and the birds. It looks to me a bit like a false alarm. I'm covering the Spider because people are triggered, I'm triggered, but it's a good card. But it is in reverse, but arachnophobia is a thing. I think you hear something, you get some news that make you worried about something. And not like worried, no, it doesn't make you worried, it makes you think that you might have a problem. There might be a problem about something. and you start planning how to solve it. But the thing is that it turns out not to be a problem, and you're good. It's not your problem, if at all. So basically it looks to me like a false alarm. You see a situation and somebody said that it is potentially a problem, and you go into this mode where you start looking for solutions or something. How should I solve it? What if it happens to me or something? And then you see that it's not happening to you, and you're good. So yeah, don't panic. What else? We have Eight of Cups in the reverse again. We have the Emperor in the reverse. We have the Four Swords in the reverse. We have the Oyster. We have the Bridges in the reverse, and we have the Present. I'm still okay. If it has to do with this story, it doesn't have to be, but it might be resulting from it. It might be a completely independent thing. But something kind of spooks you, scares you, sets you into motion, makes you restless, makes you lose sleep over something, makes you anxious, and it stops you from unfolding, stops you from giving your gifts to the others, because you have like this, you might have a talent, and whatever the situation is, it stops you from sharing this talent with other people. You might have a very good set of skills, of qualifications at work, but because you're focusing your energy on something else, it stops you from unfolding your full potential somewhere where it would benefit everyone. That's what I see. So I see you still being anxious about something, still spending your energy on something else instead of what would really benefit everybody. We have the Page of Swords in the upright. We have the Four of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Devil in the reverse. Finally, I see the Devil in the reverse. Finally. We have the Lamb. We have the Sun, and we have the House in the reverse. I see you almost parting ways with something from your past, something that you were indoctrinated into as a kid, maybe some values that were beaten into you as a kid. Maybe it doesn't have to be that strict or something, but there are some stuff that you just took from your parents without thinking, but finally you see that it's not you. You have this clarity and you work on it. It's not like entirely worked through. There's still room for improvement and letting go. There's some stuff that you're not letting go because it feels like letting your parents down or letting your past down, something like that. But you're working on it. That's what I see here. Right, next we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. We have the Cheetah in the reverse. We have the Well in the reverse and the Key. I feel you are being hesitant about something. It might be something that you're being too realistic about something. Might be a dream, it might be, something you dreamt about for a long time, and you just being too cynical and saying, nah, it can't be. And the problem is, it can be. You've been like this spoiled sport growing up at the playground. Like, nah, there's no fairy in the sandcastle or something. There is a fairy in the sandcastle. That's the thing. So, you kind of lost connection here to your momentum. You lost connection to your deep, sad, something that's sitting deep within you. Your true dreams and desires. You're disconnected from them, and you don't believe that it can be, anything good can come out of it. And you're just being too realistic. And come on, stop dreaming of stupid stuff. I'm grown up. It can't be true. It can. But you are forbidding yourself to dream. Let's put it like this. You have the Three of Swords in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Justice in the reverse. We have the Bat. We have the Bear in the reverse, and the Time in the reverse. You are not up to something because how should I put it? You see something clearly. You see hidden truths, you see hidden dangers, but it's not the right moment and you're not in the right shape for something. And okay, now I know how to phrase it. Okay, I got it. It's very alright, so there is a situation where you miss an opportunity for something that you thought that you wanted, something that you were supposed to want and to care about. Thing is, you don't. And you feel disappointed when you discover that you don't care about it. It's like something that was instilled into you to want something, to, be oriented to achieving something in your life, and you don't. And you feel like you have to be sad about it, disappointed about it. It's like, devastated because of it, but you're not, because you really don't care. And you're sad because you don't care about it. It's a bittersweet feeling, but it's rather on the good side. We have the Six of Swords in the upright. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. We have the Moon in the reverse. We have the Panther in the reverse. We have the Tree in the reverse and the Whip in the reverse. You're feeling old and cynical. It doesn't matter how old you really are, but it's the feeling of having seen it all, knowing it all, not being surprised by anything. You just turn your back on stuff and just, I've been there, I've done it, I got a t-shirt. It's just nothing can surprise me anymore about it. This bit of tired, cynical attitude towards something. I don't know what it is. It's like really feeling like being your own person, not relying on to somebody. So clearly being a grown-up and like, like really feeling like an old person who's not depending upon somebody to feel sure about something, who don't need life to teach them any lessons. Feels like you already know it all, you see it all clearly, but you can't be bothered to feel anything about it, so you just, it's a very tired feeling, Pisces. We have the moon in the reverse again. We have the judgment in the reverse. We have the hierophant in the upright. We have the mouse. We have the luck or the clover in the reverse. We have the anchor in the reverse. Yeah, I still feel like you don't have like this foundation under the feet, like you can only rely on your own, and it kind of makes you sometimes too panicked and too conservative. Like you really, I don't know, when I see this mouse, I feel it's like one of those people who were hoarding toilet paper during COVID, So, or the guys who have like this bunker with doomsday rations or whatever. So it feels like you don't have any foundation, so you try to build some for yourself. And you try to create something new, not what you learned in the past. So you're not really, I feel from the previous couple of stories that you really try not to rely what you learned in the past and not on your experience. You're just relying on, not on, rewind. It's not what you learned in the past. It's what you learned from other people. You're only relying on your own knowledge, on your own experience. So, summarizing it all. First of all, false alarm, you're panicking about something. Second of all, you're still panicking about something and it stops you from being like your top productive version. There is some realization that comes to you. You see something clearly, and what was it? Yeah, you're just trying to see that the stuff that you learned in the past that was instilled in you in the chart is not working, so you're fighting it. And I kind of feel that it goes through the rest. I feel you being slightly cynical and disillusioned because you see here, I see here you're not getting something and not even being bothered to be sad about it because you discover that you don't really care about it. You realize that it's not what you thought it would be, so you're kind of a little bit bothered and sorry about it, but kinda. You're being old and cynical and like, all and sin on all and whatever. You're being like, you only rely on your own experience and on your own wisdom. Doesn't mean it's always good, but that's what you do. Sometimes you might be overreacting. Sometimes you might be too conservative or something. But yeah, that's what we have. And what was this? Yeah. So that's it. And also I think this cynical disillusion you might be missing on some opportunities to fulfill some dreams because you don't believe you can fulfill them. So Pisces, experience and everything is nice, but sometimes it's, you have to be a bit of a dreamer, I think. Sometimes, maybe a little bit. Okay, Pisces, madam, we'll see you again.